We have two cumulative frequency. The pink one is greenhouse plants from Gabriella's greenhouse, and the black one is from Joanna's greenhouse. So they both took 80 plants and measured the height, and from the data we have a cumulative frequency, and we are supposed to compare these two the plants. We are not using box plot, but we can still compare. To do that, we need to work out our median and interquartile range. So like median and interquartile range are the best statistic that we normally use to compare things. But to work on the quartile range, you might need to do the lower quartile and the upper quartile. So we're going to go step by step measuring or estimating these stuff one after the other. They both have a total of 80 plants, so we're still going to use 80 for all of them. Sometimes in an exam, it might be different, so you need to check the total for each of the cumulative frequency. For this one, 80 is the total. So the median, as usual, is 80 divided by 2 for both of them. So as you can see, 40th line for Gabriella and Joanna. So we put in a 40th line. Let's measure the answer for Joanna first. So we bring it down on Joanna's line, that's the black line. That gives us 54. Then we do the same for Gabriella on the pink line. That gives us 60. Let's do the lower quartile, which is a quarter. So divide 80 by 4. Both will be 20th. Put in the 20th line. Measure Joanna's first on the black line. 38. And the pink line for Gabriella. That gives us 48. Let's do the upper quartile, which is 3/4 of the total. So 60 for both instances. Put in the 60th line. Let's measure Joanna's first on the black. 68. Then Gabriella's 66. So we can now use the lower quartile and upper quartile to work out our interquartile range. So let's work out Joanna's interquartile range. 68 minus 30. 68 minus 38 is 30 centimeters. Let's work out Gabriella's interquartile range. 66 minus 48 is 18 cm. In case you've forgotten, interquartile range is upper quartile minus lower quartile. We can now make some comparison. First, you can see that using the median, Gabriella's median, 60, is bigger than Joanna's median. That's one observation. Second observation, interquartile range. Gabriella's interquartile range, 18, is smaller than Joanna's interquartile range of 30. Now, when that happens, how do you conclude? The conclusion we can draw is that because Gabriella's median is bigger than Joanna, we can say, on average, the plants in Gabriella's greenhouses are taller than Joanna. Secondly, because Gabriella's interquartile range is smaller than Joanna's interquartile range, it means that the growth of Gabriella's plants are more consistent and there is less variability. So when interquartile range is smaller, it is best because it means that the median is with the data. So the median for Gabriella is more consistent with the data than the median of Joanna, because Joanna's data is more varied, especially the middle data is more varied. 50% of data is more varied because it has a bigger interquartile range. So, conclusion, Gabriella's plants on average are taller than Joanna's, and Gabriella's data is less varied and more consistent.